Hi. Oh, it's gonna be awkward. Hello. My name is Oro, like the cookie without the E. I didn't really think about making an intro for this video, so we're just gonna jump right into it. I asked you guys if you had some questions to ask me, and turns out you did. So I'm gonna answer those questions, and hopefully it'll be funny and or embarrassing. Probably mostly embarrassing for me, but you know, I'm used to that. Drug advoc drug drug ad advo drug advocate crat asked, what's your favorite cheese? My favorite cheese. Oh, I can give you a top three because just picking one is kind of criminal. I would say Mimolette, Romano, and double cream brie. Bo underscore Shrin. I'm gonna butcher some names today. I apologize in advance. Here we go. What's the most beautiful place you ever visited? And if it's not in Europe, tell us about both. Okay. Well, it's not in Europe. It is New Zealand. And oh my God. For the longest time, I thought Canada was one of the most beautiful countries. The people are nice for the most part. I mean, there's assholes over here too. That's just inevitable apparently. But yeah, there's a lot of nature. So I just figured, this is the place to be. I was wrong because then I visited New Zealand a couple years ago and it's like Canada, but on steroids. It's like everything is beautiful. The people are so nice. The food is delicious. The culture is beautiful as well. Did I say the food was good? The food was good. Nature is out of this world. They have a great prime minister. If there was one country that I would move to in a heartbeat, if it wasn't so fucking far away from everyone I love, it would be New Zealand. If I buzz all my hair off, what length would you recommend? And that's a question by car.men7. I shaved my head 3 times so far. And the first time I went for, I guess, half an inch. I don't know if you calculated inches or like 2 centimeters. Oh, wow, the conversion. That's gonna hurt. It doesn't matter. It's gonna grow back anyway, right? So just go for it, whatever. I don't know. Chaos Slave asks, do you think if Steven and you met at a different point in life, would the connection still be so strong? That's kind of hard to say. I would like to believe that it would be just as strong because we're both pretty compatible, but it's true that I've been through phases where I was, as my therapist liked to call it, repeating a pattern. I was being, a little self-destructive. Maybe I wouldn't have realized just how wonderful of a person he is. So I'm glad we met now, even during a pandemic. Well, before. And then I was forced to quarantine with him, and it's the best thing that's ever happened. Photo Mackenzie asked, when will you come over for silly photos and board games and snacks? Well, Chris, I would say as soon as this pandemic is over. If not, we can just bring the board games to the park and play from a distance. We'll bring sticks to poke the pieces with. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Carol underscore Wagner asks, do you have a normal job or is it mostly modeling, etc.? I do have a normal job. I'm technically working in a print shop. I mean, I'm not right now because it's manual labor. You have to physically be there. And because, the world is ending, that wasn't an option. So I got laid off temporarily a few months ago when this whole ordeal started. But yeah, normally I just work in shops. Like I'm a certified welder. I studied automotive bodywork as well. I've worked in those 2 fields for a while. I just like working with my hands. I tried office jobs before. I think I worked close to 2 years in a bank. That was an absolute nightmare. To all of the people out there working in a call center, I feel your pain. Dirty Uncle Gary, that's a great name, asks top 5 songs. Oh, that's hard. I listen to a lot of different music, so just like 5 bands is hard enough to pick, but 5 songs. You know what? Let me just pop into my Spotify real quick. I know My Favorite Murder podcast is the first thing to pop up, so that's not music, but it's great. Okay, I'll just pick a random playlist that I know I listen to on a regular basis. This is my happy playlist, happy chill playlist. Blue Moon, Billie Holiday, Heartbeats, Jose Gonzalez, I Wonder, Rodriguez, Follow the Sun, Xavier Rudd, and Harvest Moon, Neil Young are the first 5 songs on that list. So they're not my all-time favorite songs, but they're definitely up there. Legendary Beer Buddha, aka Gong, aka Shot by GL514, asks your favorite city to travel to. None. I'm not a big fan of cities in general. I find them loud and it's always fast-paced and stressful, and I prefer being in nature, you know, hanging out, hugging trees, not wearing shoes or pants or bras. Not that I really wear any of those in a city anyway, but it's just a little easier when you're in nature. Pana Junior 057 asks, yeah, I don't think I can say those things on YouTube, but the answer is 10. Moving on. Amber asks, when are you singing my adoption papers? Girl, I'm already in the process. Go to your room, do your homework, brush your teeth. You can call me Dad. El Karamori asks, do you have an open relationship? No, I do not. Although we're both pretty open-minded people, sexually as well. So I would consider us, and I hope Steve can vouch for this, probably gonna, check with him after this just to make sure. But I would say we're monogam-ish. Like, if we meet someone that we really click with, maybe we'll share a passionate moment together and then move on with our lives. But I'm not gonna go and date other people. He's not gonna go and date other people. We're not polyamorous. We're just a little kinky. _ Nessie asks, hey, what's up, love? Where you from? What's up? I am from France originally. I moved here at a very young age, so not that anyone asked my opinion. Maybe I would have liked to stay in Europe, I'm just saying. My mom's Canadian. My dad is French-Italian, so there's a little bit of feistiness in here. I inherited the body hair from my Italian genes, not the beautiful caramel olive skin tone though. Nope, I didn't get that. My dad gets super dark in the summer, and this is as dark as I get. I'm hairy as fuck though. There's that. Monte on our foot. I have a feeling that's a pun, but I'm not getting it. They ask, favorite type of sex? Consensual. Shubham Basal 8686 asks, do you like to sing? Yes, I do, very much so, and I suck at it. Fatman KC asks how good I am at Photoshop and how long it took me to get good. I'm not that good. Like, I'm decent. I just watch a fuckload of tutorials. I did study photography for like 3 months, and then I dropped out because I don't know if anyone with ADD out there can relate, but like sitting my ass on a chair listening to some dude talk about programs for like 3 hours, it's not for me. And even for people who don't have ADD, we all have different ways to learn. this isn't one that works for me. It never had, and it probably never will. So I dropped out of photography classes real quick. It took me about, I don't know, 6 months to learn the basic skills and be comfortable using them and to get decent results that I was satisfied with. I would say a year. Yeah, but learn at your own pace. As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. DAF the Swank asks, please name 3 to 5 of your favorite works of French literature. Ooh. Full disclosure, I haven't read French in a while, but on the top of my head, I enjoyed pretty much anything by Anaïs Nin. I really hope I'm saying her name right. Baudelaire et Jean-Paul Sartre. Other than that, I mean, Memoirs of Hadrian by Marguerite Yourcenar, I think. Stephanie Barnes 1 asks, can we go back to doing stick and pokes in the back of Stan's van? I love you. I love you too. I fucking wish. Those were the days, man. I'm surprised neither of us got any sort of questionable diseases from sticking and poking ourselves in the back of a van. But boy, that was a lot of fun. Soon, hopefully, we'll be able to cruise through Europe together and get more questionable tattoos. Sorry, Mom. The Paolo Dalla Rosa asked, what kind of whiskey do you drink? The kind that gets me fucked up. Just kidding, just kidding. Drink responsibly. I would say I'm not a big fan of anything too sweet or too smoky. I kind of like it in between. Like, I like a well-balanced whiskey. Geo_1986 asks, have you ever played Mass Effect 2? I have not, but thank you. I think that's a compliment. To be compared to the Jack character. Stephanie Lynn M. Hi, Steph. 2 Stephs in a row. Asks, when are you gonna eat cheese with me? I am free all kinds right now, so we can just organize a little social distant picnic. We'll have ourselves a fancy cheese board, some premium quality Depp wine. You name the date. And I think that was it for the Q&A. I didn't really plan an outro either. This is a very professional video, as you can see. I did, however, have a few things to say. Not related to this at all, but I don't really know where else to put those words that have been through my mind, so I'm just gonna put them here. Normal is a social construct. I'm not even sure I'm saying that word right, but just bear with me. There's no such thing as normal. I think it's a word used in our culture to force us inside of a box that wasn't built for us in the first place. Just think about it. Normal will have us go on these ridiculous diets, buy a bunch of makeup and clothes we don't need, just to try and reach beauty standards that are unrealistic to begin with. It'll push us to hide emotions that would be very healthy to just let out and express, simply to give the illusion that you have your shit together. There are millions of people in the world dealing with mental and neurological disorders, and I think that trying to conceal the way you feel just to avoid having people look at you weird isn't gonna make your problems disappear. In fact, I think it's only gonna make them worse. I mean, who the fuck decided what the qualifications for normal are anyway? Like, seriously, who the fuck is that guy? And who hurt him? Bottom line is, I like the box I built for myself. Okay, stop trying to make me fit in yours. I think we should do more than just normalize being different. We should celebrate it. There's 7.5 billion people in the world. We're bound to be different. If everyone was the same, it will be highly worrying. So, just be you. I just ate and I'm hungry again. Bye.